Stop. Stop believing the lie that you're not good enough. Stop letting those voices in your head tell you that you don't deserve success, happiness, or love. I know what it feels like to wake up and question if you even matter. I know what it's like to feel like no one sees you, no one values you, no one even notices if you're here or not. But let me tell you something. That's a lie. You didn't just wake up today by accident. You are breathing. You are here, and that means you have purpose. But the problem is too many of us don't see it. Too many of us let our failures, our pain, our past convince us that we are less than we are. And if that's you, if you've ever felt like you're not enough, like you're invisible, like you don't matter, you need to hear this message. Because today, we're breaking that mindset. Today, we are stepping into who we were truly meant to be. One, your worth is not measured by opinion. I need you to stop giving people permission to define you. Their words do not make or break you. Their opinions do not determine your destiny. The only opinion that matters is the one you have of yourself. Two, stop letting your past control your future. Listen, we all make mistakes. We all fail. But failing does not mean you are a failure. Every mistake is a lesson. You don't live there anymore. It's time to move forward. Three, a sawtooth is the enemy of. If you keep telling yourself you're not good enough, guess what? You'll start believing it. You have to talk to yourself differently. Speak life, not defeat. Or you were created with purpose. Look around you. Everything in this world was created for a reason. The trees, the stars, the ocean, and you. You were made with a unique gift, a unique calling. But it's up to you to embrace it. 5, struggles make you stronger. The pain you've been through, that's your fuel. Every obstacle, every setback is preparing you for something greater. The question is, will you use it or let it break you? 6, you deserve to take up space. Stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. You have a voice. You have value. Stand tall and claim your space in this world. 7, comparison is the thief of progress. Social media got you thinking you're behind, that somebody else's life is better, but their journey is not your journey. Stay in your lane, focus on your path, and trust your timing. 8, your mindset shapes your reality. What you believe about yourself determines what you attract into your life. You must change your mindset, and you'll change your results. Stop waiting for someone to tell you you're good enough. Stop looking for validation. Stand up and own who you are. Then take action because you are worth. This isn't just another speech. This is your wake call. You can listen all, but if you don't act, nothing changes. Decide today that you are worthy. Decide today that you deserve better, and then go out and make. Listen, I don't care where you've been. I don't care what mistakes you've made. You are worthy. You are enough, but you have to believe it. You have to own it because the world needs you, not the version of you that's trying to fit in, not the version of you that's scared to shine, the real you. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep believing the lie, or are you going to rise up and step into your power? The choice is yours. But I'm telling you right now, you are worth more than you think. Stop giving people power over your life. Too many of us walk around letting what someone said years ago dictate how we see ourselves today. Maybe a teacher told you that you weren't smart enough. Maybe a parent made you feel like you'd never be good enough. Maybe a friend betrayed you, and now you question your worth. But hear me loud and clear. Their opinion does not define you. You were never meant to be molded by someone else's limited vision. People will judge you based on their own fears, their own insecurities, their own failures. But that has nothing to do with you. If someone calls you unworthy, That doesn't make it true. If someone overlooks you, that doesn't mean you don't have value. You do. But the real question is, do you believe it? You've spent too much time seeking validation from people who don't even see their own worth. Too much time waiting for someone to tell you that you matter, that you're enough, that you belong. Let me tell you something. If you keep depending on the world to give you worth, you'll be chasing approval for the rest of your life. It's time to take control. It's time to stop letting outside voices dictate your value. The only voice that truly matters is the one inside you. And that voice needs to start saying, I am enough, because you are. Your past is not a prison, but too many of us are living like it is. You keep replaying the mistakes, the failures, the moments where you fell short. You let that one bad decision, that one missed opportunity, that one painful moment define your entire future. But let me ask you, why are you letting something that's behind you control what's ahead of you? Listen to me, your past is a chapter, not the whole book. You got more to write, more to live, more to become, but you'll never get there if you keep looking back. You can't drive forward while staring in the rearview mirror. You can't step into your purpose while holding on to your past. Whatever happened, learn from it, grow from it, and move forward. And I get it, it's not easy. That pain, that regret, that guilt is heavy, but carrying it won't make you stronger. Letting it go will. Forgive yourself. Give yourself permission to move forward, because the only thing stopping you from becoming the person you were meant to be is the belief that you're still the person you used to be, and you're not. You're stronger now. You're wiser now, and your future is waiting on you to act like it. Self-doubt is robbing you of the life you were meant to have. You keep second-guessing yourself, playing small, hesitating when you should be taking action. You hear that little voice in your head whispering, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I don't have what it takes? And instead of pushing forward, you stop. You shrink. You let fear win. Let me ask you something. When did you start believing that lie? When did you start thinking that you weren't capable, that you weren't worthy, that you weren't built for greatness? Because that doubt, that insecurity, it wasn't there when you were a child. When you were little, you believed you could do anything. You didn't second guess your dreams. You didn't hesitate to try. So what changed? Somewhere along the way, life threw obstacles at you. People told you what you couldn't do. You faced setbacks, failures, disappointments, and you started to believe that maybe they were right, but they're not right. That voice of doubt is lying to you. You are good enough. You do have what it takes, and you don't need permission to step into your greatness. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is your own mindset. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for approval. Stop letting doubt dictate your destiny. Take the shot, take the risk, take the step, because your future is waiting on you to believe in yourself. You are not an accident. You are not here by mistake. I don't care what anyone told you. I don't care if they said you weren't planned, if they made you feel unwanted, if life has tried to convince you that you don't matter. You were created with a purpose. Look at the world around you. Everything was designed for a reason. The sun was made to shine. The ocean was made to roar. The trees were made to grow. Nothing in nature exists without a purpose, and neither do you. But the problem is, too many people go through life feeling lost, feeling like they don't belong, feeling like they have no reason to be here. Not because they don't have a purpose, but because they've never taken the time to discover it. And maybe that's you. Maybe you've been wandering, searching, asking yourself, why am I here? What am I supposed to do with my life? Let me tell you, your purpose isn't something you have to chase. It's already inside you. That thing that sets your soul on fire, that passion you can't stop thinking about, that dream that won't let you sleep, that is your purpose calling you. But if you keep ignoring it, if you keep doubting it, if you keep telling yourself you're not ready, you'll waste the very thing you are put on this earth to do. You don't have time to wait. The world needs what you have inside of you. So stop playing small. Stop questioning whether you're meant for more. You are You were created for more. Now it's time to step into it. Pressure creates diamonds, but too many of you are letting it crush you instead of shape you. Life is throwing challenges at you, pushing you, testing you, and instead of rising up, you're breaking down. You're looking at your struggles like they're signs to quit, when in reality, they're the very thing that's preparing you for your next level. Listen to me. Every great person you admire has been through something. Every success story started with struggle. You think champions wake up winning? No, they've lost. They've failed. They've been knocked down more times than they can count. But the difference between them and the people who never make it, they refuse to stay down. They use the pain, the pressure, the hardship as fuel. And that's what you got to do. That heartbreak, that setback, that rejection, it wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to strengthen you. Every time life hits you, you got two choices. Let it break you or let it build you. And I need you to make the decision right now that you're going to let it build you. Because if you can push through the pain, if you can hold on when everything in you wants to quit, if you can keep going when life keeps saying no, you will come out on the other side stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. The struggle is part of your story, but it's not your ending. So don't break under pressure. Rise because of it. Stop shrinking yourself to make other people comfortable. Stop dimming your light because you're afraid of shining too bright. You deserve to take up space. You deserve to walk into any room with confidence, knowing you belong there. But too many of you are playing small, holding back, making yourself invisible. Why? Because somewhere along the way, someone made you feel like you weren't enough, like your voice didn't matter, like your presence wasn't important, and you believed them. But let me tell you something. Those people were wrong. You are here for a reason. You have something to offer that no one else can. Your talents, your ideas, your perspective, this world needs them. But if you keep hiding, if you keep waiting for permission to be seen, you will rob yourself of the life you were meant to live. You don't have to apologize for being bold. You don't have to feel guilty for wanting more. You don't have to downplay your greatness to make other people feel better about themselves. Your job is not to fit in. Your job is to show up as your full, unapologetic self and take the space that was meant for you. Because if you don't, no one else will. So walk with your head high. Speak like your words matter. Move like you belong, because you do. The world is big enough for all of us to shine, and it's time for you to step into your light. Comparison is the thief of progress. Every time you look at someone else's life and think, I wish I had that, or why am I not as successful as they are? You're robbing yourself of your own potential. You're wasting energy on someone else's journey instead of focusing on yours. Listen, everyone has their own path. No one has the same story, the same timeline, or the same circumstances. Your journey is unique to you. But the problem is social media, society, and even the people around you have a way of making you feel like you're falling behind. You look at someone else's success, their relationships, their accomplishments, and suddenly you feel like you're not enough. But let me tell you, if you so focus on comparing yourself to others, you'll miss out on what makes you special. You don't need to be like anyone else. You don't need to follow someone else's blueprint. Your journey is yours, and it's enough. It's going to take time, it's going to take work, and it's going to take patience. But if you stay in your lane, trust your timing, and stay committed to your purpose, you will get exactly where you need to be. So stop scrolling through other people's success stories and comparing them to your own. Stop looking at where they are and beating yourself up for not being there yet. Your time will come, but only if you focus on running your own race. Keep your eyes on your goals. Trust your process and know that your journey is just as valuable as anyone else's. You are exactly where you need to be. Stop letting comparison convince you otherwise. Your mindset shapes your reality. The way you think about yourself, your life, and your potential directly influences the results you get. If you constantly tell yourself you're not good enough, guess what? You'll start to act like you're not good enough. If you keep thinking success is impossible for you, guess what? It will be. But if you change the way you think, you change the way you act, and that leads to a whole new reality. Think about it. How many times have you held yourself back because you believed something wasn't possible? How many opportunities have you missed because your fear told you you can't do it? You're not ready. You don't have what it takes. That's the mindset that's keeping you stuck. But the minute you decide to shift your thinking, the minute you start telling yourself, I am capable, I am worthy, I am strong enough, that's when things start to change. The mind is powerful. It can either be your greatest ally or your biggest enemy. If you let fear, self-doubt, and negativity control your thoughts, you'll stay stuck in the same place. But if you choose to reframe your mindset, to see challenges as opportunities, to see setbacks as setups for success, you will unlock a whole new level of greatness. It's time to take control of your thoughts. Stop letting fear dictate your future. Stop letting past failures define you. Start thinking like the person you want to become. Start believing in your potential. When you change your mindset, you change your world. And the best part, you have the power to do it right now. Your mind is the key to everything. The question is, what will you choose to believe? No one can give you worth. You have to claim it for yourself. Too many of us spend years looking for validation, waiting for someone to tell us that we're enough, that we're deserving of success, that we matter. But let me be clear about something. Nobody has the power to make you feel worthy. Only you do. You've been waiting for approval from the wrong sources. You've been looking to others for permission to shine, for someone to tell you that you're worthy of the life you dream of. But here's the truth. The moment you start waiting for others to recognize your worth, you're giving them control over your life. You're letting someone else define your value. The only person who gets to determine your worth is you. You were born with value, and no amount of criticism, rejection, or doubt from others can change that. If you want to step into your greatness, if you want to live the life you deserve, you have to claim it. You have to believe in yourself first, even if no one else does. You have to know that you are enough right here, right now. Stop seeking approval. Stop waiting for someone to tell you that you're worthy. Own your worth. Today, speak it, walk in it, believe it. Because once you decide that you are worthy, no one can ever take that from you. And the world will start treating you the way you've been treating yourself, with respect, with honor, and with the acknowledgement that you are more than enough. Take action, because you are worth it. Right now, this moment is the only time you have to make a change. The only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is the decision to act. You can listen to all the motivation. You've been telling yourself that one day you'll be ready. One day you'll have it all figured out. One day the stars will align and everything will fall into place. But let me tell you something. One day is never promised. The only thing you have is today, right here, right now. And if you don't take action, if you don't step up and make something happen, you'll keep waiting for a chance that might never come. It's time to stop making excuses. It's time to stop letting fear hold you back. It's time to stop believing that you're not good enough, not ready enough, not deserving enough. You are ready. You are good enough. And you are more than deserving of everything you want. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep waiting for the perfect moment, or are you going to create it? The world is waiting on you to step into your purpose. Don't hold back. Don't second guess yourself. Take that first step. Do the work and know that every action you take is bringing you closer to the life you were meant to live. You are worth the effort, you are worth the risk, and you are worth the reward. Now go make it happen.